Hello, and welcome back to Honkai, Star Rail. I was about to say Impact. Well, I went up, another world level. I'm on Trailblaze level 50. And, yeah. Things are getting harder, but at least the payout's better. So, makes it easier to farm. Anyway, let's do the daily first. Yeah. Daily. Bored to death. Talk to Gilbert. So main guards. Him again? I keep forgetting because of the title, but I then remember because of location. Why is it always this guy? What do you want now? I've heard you look for me.
Yes, yeah, I've been waiting for you, youngster. I was afraid you might never come to the restricted zone.
Nice seeing you again, old man. I have other things to do.
1 minute, just 1 minute of your time. I'm begging you. Do you remember that letter I wanted to send to my wife and daughter? I finished writing it yesterday. If you don't mind, could you help take it to my daughter for me? It's an arduous process mailing things from inside the restricted zone. You need one approval after another. The letter would probably not even be sent before my service was up. Please, youngster, you're the only person I know who is able to freely move in and out of the restricted zone. If you don't help me, then there is no hope for me to get this letter delivered. My daughter's name is Leela. She and her mother live in the administrative district. Thanks for doing this, youngster.
Leela. Don't remember a Leela. Well, maybe I do, but I don't. But, no, they don't stand out. Wait a minute.
It's getting
Over
late.
here is...
Where's she now?
Yeah, she's the bestial encyclopedia woman, right? What is it even actually called? Ah, you're back. Seen any rare animal species? Where's your mum? Oh, do you have any zoological questions you'd like to ask me about? Are you Gilbert's daughter? You guys know my father? This is a letter from your father. You better not be trying to scam me. He's working in a top secret military area. How did you manage to... Hold on. This is his handwriting. Alright, I'm sure of it. My father. He hasn't changed. Always so hard on himself. I'm sorry to make such a sudden request, but if you have time, could you buy me a bunch of flowers? I want to write him a letter and send it together with a bouquet. Oh, flower time? I can't really stop halfway, can I? Piece of cake. You will? Thank you so much. There's a florist nearby. Please give me a bunch of rainbows. Naturally, I'll pay you for the flowers and running this errand for me. Thanks again. I'll see you later.
I don't remember.
There was one flower that said, yeah, that's it. It's the royal something? I can't remember. Man, when my skills are to be tested in floral stuff, and I dropped the ball. Nice to see you again. Basket at your service. If you need some help picking the right flowers, feel free to let me know. I want to buy a bunch of rainbows, please. Rainbows, right? No problem. I'll pick some out for you. Now, I wanted to pick the flowers. May I ask who these flowers are for? A parent? Oh, rainbows for a parent is quite a unique choice. You know, in the language of flowers, rainbows mean ordinary beauty. They're a popular choice among old friends and couples. Are you trying to tell your parents to enjoy themselves? To not be troubled by the pettiness of work and life? That would be a great message, actually. Here you are, a bunch of rainbows. Hope to see you again soon.
I want to pick the flowers.
Oh, good dang it. Hello. Oh, you're back. Oh, same shit. Here we go. I've bought the rainbow. You sure are quick. Thank you. That should be perfect. I just finished writing my reply letter as well. Please give it to my father the next time you go see him. He's always been quite stubborn and too hard on himself. I can tell that the things he wrote about in the letter aren't really what he has done. Ever since I can remember, he always liked to act like a hero in front of me and exaggerate things. He probably thinks that if he doesn't achieve something big in the Silvermane Guards, he'll be the shame of the family. To the family. But I've never cared about that. He's always worked hard to give me a better life. Better than most. That's already enough for me to be truly grateful for him. Sorry for going on about our family matters. Anyway, I just hope that my father can return home safely.
Alright, to Gilbert. Anything? Oh, yeah, whatever.
I found Leela.
Cascade, you're back so soon. Young people these days really are quick on their feet. Did you go see Leela? And did you give her my letter? What did she say?
She wrote a letter for you in reply. Relax. Here, take a look.
She wrote back to me. Quick, let me read it. Leela, I've been so stubborn, avoiding my own family, making up such ridiculous lies. I get it now. Even if I don't have any great achievements over these past 20 plus years, my family will always be by my side. What was I was worrying over? It's funny to think about now. Thank you for your help, stranger. Please take these. Now I need to go get my things together and get ready to return home.
So it was all for nothing. I probably should have read the letter if I could have. Forgotten Hall. Maybe I should progress in it, but yeah. Can't really be bothered. Well, let's synthesize one of these. Sure. Can always use more of those. $51. Alright, I gotta talk to Pom Pom. Ever went to City Museum Ledger of Curiosities? It's time to begin this, but after, of course, talking to Pom Pom. Hold the car. Hello, Pom Pom.
Cascade.
How's my Trailblaze level?
Claim.
Alright, how much do I need to ascend her? Need 3 of these purple things. What? There we go. Omni synthesizer. I need 3 more of these. Don't have enough, so I'm gonna make 1 more of this. It kind of looks like what's in those technique things that we get. You know, those technique boxes that we smash? Yeah. Alright, let's level her up to max.
Nice.
Nice. I would like that attack. I probably would go after the farewell hit first, and then the ultimate, and then home run. Yeah, that's not really necessary. She is plenty strong. 100%. God dang. Odlons is maxed. Alright. Well, let's start this anyway. Everwinter City Museum. Go. Opportunity makes the thief. Apparently. Wait, isn't this like the
It's getting
fountain?
late. Where to now?
Paler. And also, what? Shouldn't this have like a... Should have like a... What do you call it? Duration on it? Like limited events? How many time you have left? Type of duration thingy? No, well, whatever. Hey, Paler. A fountain in the plaza, yeah. Let's fish a treasure out. Oh, are you serious? This is the plaza. Yep. Yep. Confirm. Thanks to say that this fountain really does have everything in it. Just like the ancient treasure tombs of the emperors gone by. Look, you somehow find amidst those ripples. Extinguished core? Has the Antimatter Legion ever made a wish here? What? Okay. I'm feeling less and less that it's worth it. Unless I get something super awesome. Hey, Paler.
Hey, it's you! I didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
Pretty good. How about you? Things could be better. Yes. We're now on board the Shenzo.
Oh, don't worry. Things will get better. I'm sure of it.
Look how small she
Speaking
is.
of things getting better, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful since the Stellaron crisis subsided. We couldn't have done it without you. You spent so much time in Belobog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right?
Yes, of course.
This is Belobog's History and Culture Museum, built more than 600 years ago.
Oh,
Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation. Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum should be open to the public again soon.
I guess there's no more barriers.
It's just...
Just what? You ran into trouble? Just what? Yeah, just what?
We encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out. Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this. Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around.
Alright,
If you have time, that is.
I have time. Sounds nice. But don't get a refuse, good thing.
Great. What are we waiting for?
No, waiting for you.
to Belobog's History and Culture Museum.
Well, there's no one here.
As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation,
Nice.
the interior looks brand new.
Well, I don't know what it looked like
However,
before.
There's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public. The
What, you need
museum
to
was
hire
established
people?
nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today.
Do you have anything from
Past
beyond
the reception hall,
before?
you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open
Wait,
up
what happened
soon.
here?
The children here need a
Nothing here.
culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld.
Guess they're still getting the
But
supplies.
like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand. Here, this is the issue we're trying to deal with.
It's invisible. The exhibit disappeared. There's a thief on the prowl. So you need help opening this cabinet? Yeah, I got a bet. Don't you worry.
Wait, what are you doing? You're in a museum, remember? Here, let me explain. This exhibit was recently stolen. It was one of the oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection, the meteor fragment.
The meteor fragment?
It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land. Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still,
Well, I'm here for it.
it's no exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
Just from a meteor fragment? Do you know who the thief is? Can't we just reuse a replica?
Out of the question! As the curator of the exhibits here, I would never resort to deceiving the public like that.
I mean, all the museums are kind
Our
of like
first
that.
priority is finding the thief and recovering the stolen item. But we don't even have a suspect yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen, but we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
Any leads? I think I know who the culprit is.
Ah, you must be thinking of Sample, right? I don't
Actually,
think
I
so.
wasn't.
Our people have been keeping a close eye on him these days. The reports say he's been on his best behavior. Not the slightest hint of troublemaking.
I smell alright?
The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night. Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel. So, would you like to help solve this case?
Nope. Let's meet at the Great Mine and go from there.
Sounds promising. I'll meet you in the underworld then.
Did she just leave me in a museum all by myself? What was she thinking? Maybe I'll investigate all this after, after the exhibit has been returned. All of them. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh my god. Is this place just closed off because they're gonna add stuff in the future, or is it like this because the museum's technically closed to the public? I'll say the latter. It seems like it. Oh, whose place is this? Boris? The artifact restorer. Wait, is this where the appraisal is gonna be? I forgot his name. Hello, buddies. Hey, who are you? This is the restoration room of the museum. Nothing here is on display. Except you got multiples of the same picture. Wait a minute. Are you counterfeiting? Pela sent me to help. I'm the hero of Belobog. I'm Cascade. Yeah, I'm the hero of Belobog. Who are you? The hero of Belobog. Ah, now I remember. My forgetfulness. Pleased to meet you. I'm the museum's artifact restorer, Boris. So sorry for not recognizing you earlier. I want to chat with you. Haha, that's rare. Someone wanted to chat with me, an artifact restorer. What would you like to talk about? I'm down for anything. What's the museum do? Well, it's a museum, so naturally it puts up all kinds of relics and artifacts on display. This museum in particular doesn't have much in its collection, and you know the reason for it. The eternal freeze, the fragmentum, that took so much from us. However, we still collected everything we can and restored them so that we can put them on display. Because of that, the museum is at least somewhat decent. Anyway, please understand, if you feel dissatisfied during the tour, this is the best that we can do. What's your job entail? As an artifact restorer, my job is naturally to restore various cultural and historical pieces. Most of the artifacts and scale models that you can see in the exhibition hall were basically restored by me. Speaking of which, I was once an outstanding graduate from the Belobog College of Art back then, specializing in sculptures. Uldan hired me to help create models, and I ended up having a job here as a restorer. Still too few professionals in Belobog. I have no further questions. Take care. Enjoy your expedition. Exhibition. Yeah. Uldan, the curator. Hey, just heard about you.
Welcome to Belobog History and Culture Museum, young miss. Is there anything an old man like me can help you with?
I'm just here to visit the museum. I'm here solely to talk with older people.
What a unique hobby. However, this is a museum after all. Since you're here, might as well have a tour. Head on up, then turn right. The exhibition hall is past the reception counter. If you have any questions along your tour, or if you have any feedback or opinions, welcome to come talk to me. I'm Uldan, former Dean of the Belobog College of Art, and now the curator of this museum. Pleased to meet you.
I'd like to chat with you.
Let's talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions.
What's the museum do?
Belobog History and Culture Museum. As the name might suggest, it is a display gallery to showcase Belobog's history and culture to the public. After the Supreme Guardian Kokolia's sacrifice, her daughter, Bronya, had decided to open 700 years worth of the Everwinter city's history to the masses. So this museum has become a window to our past. Although Belobog's history is only 700 years old, it's not that long. Furthermore, many historical relics have already been buried under the snow, so the museum doesn't really have that many things to put up. But we still squeeze all we can in an attempt to string our story together with the little historical sources and art pieces we have. As for our current situation, I guess our goal is somewhat fulfilled.
Belobog College of Art?
It is one of the colleges under the University of Belobog. It specializes in providing art education to its students, so that we can nurture more artistic talents for our city. The college is my alma mater, and I poured my heart and soul into it. I don't mean to indulge in self-praise, but when I was serving as its dean, the college's education level was at least its historic peak. Good man does not brag about the past. Let us move on from this. The more important thing right now is our Bellabog History and Culture Museum.
I want to understand your past.
You're interested in the old man's past? I'm just an ordinary person. But since you asked, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was a graduate of the Bellabog College of Arts back then. I had no fear and naively believed that me and my art has the power to change the world. Now you can just guess the rest. Everywhere I go, I face rejection. I became the stereotypical image of an artist. No opportunities, poor, starving, all of those. I could barely handle basic necessities like food and shelter, let alone my dreams. The funny thing is, when I was ready to set down my paintbrush and stop doing art for good, but then my alma mater handed me a deal. They wanted me to go back and become a professor, and so I agreed. I gave it all I had, and eventually I climbed my way up to become the dean of the college. I'm proud of all my students, many of which are famous artists in Everwinter City. My life has been pretty smooth sailing ever since. After my retirement, I accepted Supreme Guardian Bronier's invitation and became the curator of this museum. What happens next? Well, we'll see.
No further questions.
Take care now. Hope you enjoy this historical cultural tour.
Nice. No books? Nice. Oh, there's upstairs. Oh, can't go there? Nice. Vending machines? Whatever. Let's get out of here. Actually, just teleport there. Hopefully it won't activate any other quests around this area. But I think the way this game activates the quests is that you have to directly talk to them. So, you know, you see the sellers over there. If I talk to her, it'll activate her quest. So, I better not do that.
The conditions here are so rudimentary.
Just don't get too close.
How long those
I
people
see.
have been living here. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel. I think her name was...
Sweater?
Sweta? Yes, that's right. Let's go pay her a visit.
Does she sell sweaters? Hey, Sweater. Got a sweater? Peek! You damn lazy bastard.
What? Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
But you have been discovered.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the
I see what you
underworld
did
has been
there.
open for some time. Not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
Potential thief. Do you know how? Do you know who might be behind the museum thefts? How much can you make? I'm kind of interested as well. Just curious.
You aren't getting any funny ideas, are you?
No.
I'll cut to the chase. Wildfire hasn't identified the ringleader yet, but I've heard some interesting rumors that might be helpful to you.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners.
So one of the major drawbacks I've noticed in Star Rail is that they're less expressive in these little dialogue scenes. They're basically they're non-expressive. I mean, she moves her hand, but mouth does not move. No real facial expression. So yeah, one of the drawbacks, you're gonna have to imagine their expressions as they talk.
Thirdly,
Maybe
I
it'll
heard
come
there
in
are
later.
children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case. Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
Why can't I stay here?
I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
Remember the 3 things I told you. Huh? You're still here? I thought you were off to investigate.
Could you remind me what the 3 pieces of intel were?
Oh, you must have missed something. Here's what I've learned so far. Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence.
Very
They
public.
post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it.
Okay.
Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly,
Okay. So
they
out
heard
in the
there are
open.
children in the mines that might be involved.
Hawk.
I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
On my way.
Good luck. I'm sure you guys can handle this one.
Right. Wasn't Hook also in that thingy? Isn't this Hook's cronies? Both of them? Can't remember the names.
My daddy made a lot of money this month. He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld. Clothes schmoes. My daddy bought me a super rare present.
Oh.
He got me a model tram. Bet
Model
you haven't
tram.
seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently.
Yes.
If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Find a big old vein. This one of those notices? You discover a suspicious poster. Perhaps it has something to do with the museum theft cases? A case? Recruiting temporary porters, mechanics and security, flexible hours, excellent pay. If interested, please get in touch. The content after please get in touch has been crudely scribbled over. There's more here than meets the eye. They could have simply ripped the poster down. Why spare the effort? Maybe the organization behind this wanted people to know of their existence without giving too much away to Wildfire or the guards. Let's keep looking. Oh, the robots are talking. Let's see what the robots have to say. What do you got to say for yourselves?
Beep, beep.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
What are these two doing sneaking around?
They're sneaking?
Beep, beep. Alert, alert. Nosy person spotted. Nosy person spotted. Beep, beep. Protect the goods. Protect the goods.
Oh, gotta
No
say,
interesting conflict.
I don't really have
The
the right
truth of life and death.
Ah.
Reveal the sexual.
party for this, but whatever.
Division. Break.
Alright, I kinda wanna smack it and break it, but yeah, I'll break it. Alright.
Rules are made to be broken.
When they keep
smash. I don't
Reach
want to
the
get
end of the
hit.
story in your own way.
Alright, let's see what's in these boxes.
Empty.
They're protecting empty boxes?
These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Oh, good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
Yes, all 3 of the rumors Sweta mentioned are true.
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in the stealing after all. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something.
Oh, can you actually find Silvermane guards around the
Hey,
underground?
we've got some news.
That'd be pretty interesting. New message. Artifact Theft Special Investigation Group. Madam Cascade and Miss Pela, we found the lost meteor fragment. Really? Where is it? For real? This seems too easy. Too easy. Too easy. It's in a room in the Goethe Grand Hotel. Looks like some forgetful thief left their most important loot here. We got the area under control. Now we're waiting for you two to come and check the stolen artifact. We'll come immediately. Don't make a big fuss and don't alert the other guests. Got it, Miss Pela.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly. Come on, let's go to the Goethe Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
And you... So how much did they sell for?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Hello. Thank you for your cooperation, madam.
I'm glad to see you here.
Yes.
The box containing the meteor fragment is in one of the hotel rooms. You and Miss Pela can go investigate the scene when you're ready.
So there are Silvermane guards here. Well, I only see one. Hey, Gertie. No, she doesn't address the Silvermane guard that's right in front of her. It's like he's not even there. Wait a minute, isn't this my room? Was I the thief?
This must be the box. Let's open it.
It's a suitcase.
Let's see.
It's blue
Color.
or green.
The texture.
Aquamarine.
Yep. This is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic.
Couldn't be a fake, could it? This investigation was a little too easy. Looks like an ordinary rock. That's blue, green, aquamarine.
Are you kidding? The history that this stone carries is of an incalculable importance to Belobog.
How can you be sure it's a real thing?
Honestly, I didn't think we'd get it back so easily. It almost feels like something's not quite right.
It's a distraction to
In
steal
any
all
case,
the other
now that we have the meteor fragment,
exhibits.
the museum can now open to the public. That's good news.
Go back and
As
you
for
find
tracking
nothing
down
there.
the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
Return the meteor fragment.
It's
Don't
getting
act-
late. Where to now?
Do you actually have these in your inventory? No. I have these. I'll read those. In due time.
Don't get your clothes
Oh,
wet.
booth attendant. Hello. Welcome to the Bellabog History and Culture Museum. Miss Paler has notified me that you can enter free of charge. Would you like to enter the museum? Please take me in. Alright, please follow me. Still missing a receptionist, unless this is Paler's job. I don't think so, though. Well, she's part of the intelligence ding-ding. Still need someone to open this cabinet.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory.
Oh, it looks a
Thanks
bit
for your
bigger now.
help. The meteor fragment. It's so majestic.
Shouldn't you put it on like a pedestal or something? Is it worth a lot? Looks like an ordinary rock. Let's be suspicious. Is it worth a lot?
The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of stone could fetch a mountain of cash.
Oh.
The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time?
Become a manager?
I promise you it won't be a boring job.
Sounds enticing. How's the compensation? They didn't even give me the option to refuse. What kind of fourth wall breaking shit is this?
What does that mean? Well, you didn't
She
say
even
no,
talking to
so
Paler?
I'll count that as a yes. Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
Eris. Free for today. Well, I better make the most of it. Oh, now they have a receptionist. Hello. Eris.
Allow me to introduce you two. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Bellabog from the Express. I'm sure you've heard her name many times already.
Oh, yes. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. You're very pretty. Yes.
Thank you. What a nice compliment.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Bellabog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history. Eris, starting today, she is going to be our museum manager. Please keep her updated on matters relating to the opening and operation of the exhibits.
My pleasure, Miss Payla. Leave it to me. I'll keep our manager up to speed on every detail. Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows?
You bet I would. Especially with you.
That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Ah, ready to flex your managing expertise? Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. To revitalize the museum to its former prestige and glory, you must keep obtaining Revita score from operations. Alright. Press here to enter management gameplay. Yep. Oh. Museum's revitalization stage and obtained Revita score showed here. Stuff. Managed museum assistants must be appointed. Oh, so that's why there's no one here. You can trust Payla with managing the general hall. Ah, I thought she was my boss. Now I get to tell her what to do? Hell yeah. Save settings. Start management. Right, that's it? Alright, sure. Oh, the exhibit was a blast. Oh. I want to read those. Anyhow, whatever. Enter next business day. Number 2. This is kind of like the managing the little store from Genshin. During window. Exhibition area level up. Alright. Increase the level. Objectives higher. Exhibition area upgrade. Can add more. Staff recruitment. Elaine. New volunteers come to apply for the position of assistant. Here's their resume. The assistant can help you reach their operational objective. Hire them. Wait, Elaine sounds familiar. Oh well, whatever. Confirm. Nope, not confirm. There we go. Confirm. Start management. Thanks a bit. The description is so detailed. I could spend a whole day here and not finish. Such a. Is it designed for you not to read it? New potential assistants can be recruited. They're blue though. Keep leveling up the exhibition area. Get more benefits. Spend funds to invest in an exhibition area to assist in reaching operational objectives. Tour duration. Is there appeal or educational value? Yes, educational value. Point more assistance. New volunteers come to apply for the position. Here's the resume. I think I'll get ammo. I confirm. Ah, the poet! A poetman! Serval's fanatic fan. Never met her before. There we go. And then confirm. Start management. Everyone's simply engaged. Lovely. Staff here send us have a gold star. And they're through the grapevine. Extra operational objectives can bring bountiful rewards. Try your best to reach them. Ward Assistant Julian. Julian? What is he doing here? Upgrade General Hall exterior to level 5 and complete 1 round of management. Well, it's level 3, so level 4 and level 5. Oh, level 5 is 1700. Well, let's do this. No. Need this. Okay. Now it's okay. Don't really need anything else. At least not yet. Let's start management. Staff here so nice. There's a gold star. The exhibition just shows so detailed I could. Almost finished reading it. 1200. 1500. Alright. Instead of leveling up, because I don't need to, let's start management. Well, blast, the kids were over it. Such a jaw droppingly beautiful piece of art. I'm still in awe. Why don't you let me read it? Oh well, it's done. Level 5. Okay, let's grab these. I cannot replace them. Maybe I could get some staff recruitment. Okay, who's lazing about? Ammo? Is it you? Probably not. I do need his expertise. Getting crowded here. Too many visitors. I ain't all that great. So it was a blast. Lighting. Got ya, Julian. Alright. Additional objective. After each management action, the development fund additionally increases by 500. Operational bonus obtained. An oil painting with Belbog at a distance by the painter Rubini. What? With any exhibition area in the perfect S condition, complete 3 rounds of management. Alright. See who's available. Gilbert. It's pretty nice. Leela. Gilbert and Leela. Maybe. Alright, Amo, you're out of here. Julian, you're in. Elaine. Elaine. Right now it's okay. Right through a grapevine that the museum manager has quite the eye candy. Oh, nice. Okay, that's one. If I level this up, I won't be able to keep up, right? But I would get more Revita score, and I won't be able to keep up. Need to hire someone like Leela to manage. Let's see. Yeah, I need Leela. Confirm. Alright, and you're out of here, Elaine. Leela, you're up. My educational value is going low. Alright. Start management. Phase complete. Management phase upgraded. Wally managed a dramatic improvement. That seems to be looking for you in the general hall. Cascade. Eris told me that you managed the museum so well that it was as though you'd done it for years. I'm impressed. Previously, we planned to only open the external area of the general hall to manage the costs. Now that we're doing so well, I think it's time we open the internal area to the public. Let's do it, Manager Cascade. I hope the museum will be revived steadily with your help. Go ahead and talk to Eris. She'll tell you how to manage multiple exhibition areas simultaneously. Keep up the good work. General Hall, Interior. New development fund required. 1500. Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Is there anything I can help you with? I have some questions. What does the museum do? Belobog History and Culture Museum is the largest comprehensive museum in Belobog under the Ministry of Culture in Klipoth, covering a wide range of history, culture, and art. Our museum is dedicated to providing a welcoming and accessible experience for all visitors. While exploring the exhibits, be sure to take a break in our rest area, and don't miss out on our occasional themed events. What do you have in your exhibitions? There are 3 permanent exhibition areas in the Belobog History and Culture Museum, and they are the General Hall, the Industrial Hall, and the History Culture Hall. The 3 different areas each have different kinds of historical artifacts on display. You can see Belobog from different angles in each of the areas. Other than that, we will occasionally have themed exhibitions that you can check out. I want to know more about you, Eris. Huh? Me? I'm just a student of the Belobog College of Art. Curator Uldan is my mentor, and I'm here to do my internship under him. In short, I'm just an ordinary person, and my stories are as boring as they come. let's talk about the museum, shall we? That's all I want to know. Start museum management. You want to keep me company for a while? It's so funny, Miss Cascade. Yep, very funny. Ledger of Curiosities. Meteor Fragment. Claim reward. What's this? View details. Reduce the tour duration parameter of the exhibition area where the exhibit is located by 5. Oh. So how do I get the rest of these? Obtain exhibits by completing additional operational objectives. Oh, okay. Baylor. Baylor is now qualified as a museum attendant. To quickly achieve the museum's operational objectives, please assign assistance via random events. Alright. Dramatic event. Okay. Day 9. New exhibition area open. Don't forget to send an assistant there. So it needs more education. Education. Nobody. Oh. So that's good. Confirm. Okay, maybe I can level this thing up. 25, 40. The educational level might be too much for me. 40. Yeah, then I'll have to upgrade this quite a few times. I'm not sure I can. This one increases by 30. Yeah. Education, tool duration will hurt me a bit. Well, let's focus on this. Because I can at least upgrade these. Okay. There's this one. I can upgrade it once and we'll see how it goes. $2,000. That is quite a lot. And that means I gotta upgrade this 3 times after I upgrade this. So that's this will definitely cost more than 6,000. I won't have enough. And I want to keep it at S, so just do it like that for now. Let's see who I can. Gilbert? Sure, why not? You're alright, Gilbert. So expensive, 400. So right now it's fine. We'll see how it goes as we progress. Exhibit was a blast. Everyone has played and engaged. Lovely. Nice. Obtain new clues. Complete exhibit collection oil painting part 1 to obtain exhibit oil painting. Yep. Begin mission. Bellabog's History and Culture Museum will be opening soon. Uldan is collecting appropriate exhibits to ensure a successful opening. This time, Uldan wishes you to collect a commissioned piece from Bellabog's famed painter, Rubini. I heard about a Rubini before. Hello.
Oh, hi there. You're here to collect Bellabog landscape paintings, right? As you can see, 3 exhibits of the same category are still missing in the Grand Hall, or General Hall. They're all made by the great painter Rubini. Graduate of the Bellabog College of Art, he's currently the icon of the Nomadist school and the pinnacle of the city's art scene.
Oh, hey, Ian. Just noticed.
Although he's promised to submit his commissions on time, I know him too well. He must have procrastinated till the last minute. I bet he's still working flat out somewhere right now to complete his work.
So I gotta pay him a visit in his studio to chase him up? No clue where he's at. Did he just bail out on you to avoid trouble? Yeah.
Unlikely. He hates doing his work in isolation. If possible, he'll definitely paint outdoors. Let me check which painting is still missing. Got it. Looks like we have to task you with a trip to the outlying snow plains. If everything goes as planned, he should be over there.
Outlying snow plains? Is he doing over there? I'm on it, and I'll be back in a jiffy. What if things don't go as planned?
Then I'll go visit his studio myself. Nobody's there, all I can do is pray that he's safe and well. Here, take this. They agreed to sell things in cash, and here's the money. If he's done painting, then you can hand this over to him immediately. But this dude's got a quirky temper.
Dude.
If he insists on not taking the payment, don't waste your time. Just keep it as a delivery fee for yourself.
I'll make him not take it. Why are they giving me credits? Do they have like a... what's that thing called? Shield? They're gonna be monsters here. Yes. I don't really want to fight you guys, so I'm just gonna run through. Hey, no need to jump now, you son of a bitch. The melody of your footsteps echoes in the silent snowdrift. Just like a drifting snow phantom, you've come in the dead of winter. And so, you are... Cascade. Nodon sent me to catch up this painting. Yeah, I'm Cascade. Cascade? What a delightful name. Nice to meet you. Have we met somewhere before? Man, haven't... forget it. That's not important. My name is Rabini, and I'm currently absorbed in creating an exhibit for the Belobog History and Culture Museum. So then, Ma'am Cascade, what can I humbly do for you? I've come to talk art with you. Uldan sent me... No, I won't mention Uldan. Come to talk art with you. Heavens, that's unbelievable. Someone is coming all the way out in the icy frostscape just to talk art with me. What great timing. I've just finished with this landscape piece, a vista overlooking Belobog, and I'm going to call it Ray of Dawn. Is this supposed to actually overlook Belobog? Because I can't see shit. It's finished, but I can't help but feel it's missing something. Somewhere. Seeing as you're someone who understands art, would you give this a once-over? What do you think of this painting? Rational analysis. Flatter the painting. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know. Your answer is that you don't know. And you don't know what reaction this answer will... That's not him talking. Your answer is that you don't know. And you don't know what reaction this answer will invoke within the master painter. But you firmly believe that sincerity is your best weapon. That might not be the answer I wanted to hear. But your sincerity left me touched. I can tell that you have been sent up by Udan to hurry me up, but you haven't spun the same old tricks he taught you. If that's the case, then we'll keep things transactional. You've been sincere with me, so I'll give you a 20% discount. Keep it as your tip. Okay. That old fossil Dan never paid you, right? Listen, you don't chase up artists for him anymore in the future. Oh good. This is the right price. You can take this Ray of Dawn. By the way, send a message to Udan for me. We artists procrastinate for art for a reason, and it cannot be rushed. Rabini leaves indifferently. The master painter is pretty generous. Maybe I should have flattered it. Or maybe I should have done it rationally. Dang it! Dang it! I shouldn't have made him leave indifferently. I regret everything. Also, why is there no teleporter inside the museum?
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Welcome to the Belobog history. Yep. Free of charge. Take me in. I'm the manager here. I demand to see your manager. Ooh, what are you dressed at, lady? Look quite different from the rest. All done. I've got Ray of Dawn.
Huh? You are pretty fast. Let me take a look-see. Ray of Dawn. Very nice. It's a great name. Good work, Cascade. I know just where to hang it.
I thought he was gonna hang it. Dang it. Museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Nice. Wait. Does it mean the key? The key to revitalizing the museum lies in finding the lost exhibits. Continue operations, keep finding clues. Bring extra benefits, giving you boosts. Right. Well, let's continue. Start museum management. Ledger curiosities. I got an oil painting. Does it tell me what it actually does? Each management action, the development fund initially. You get more money. Right. Limited time rewards. Oh. So these are just limited, the limited time rewards. And if you do it, if you don't do it on time, then you get these rewards, I believe. These won't be limited time. As well as Ledger of Curiosities. I see. That's a good way of doing it. Day 10. Management reward. Level 4 complete 1 round of management. Wait, what? It's level 6. Oh well, whatever. 20. I think I can handle this. Just. Ooh. It's always the educational value that seems to be hitting the hardest. Let's see if I can. Nope. Anyway, start management, I guess. The smell of the museum is great. What brand of scent are they using? A natural scent. Exhibition reward. So did I complete the additional? I got 2 more dudes. Upgrade General Hall interior. Oh, you mean this? Okay. Anyway, we got Firstman, and we got Peak. Peak. Actually, I need you, Peak. So you're in. All right, let's see. Interior. We gotta level this up. Educational is gonna take a hit. What a big hit. But maybe I can replace someone that's low on it. Amo, get the fuck out of here. Peak, you're in. Yeah. That's what you need. It was sorely needed. Alright. Next one is most likely visitor appeal, of course. 15. So that means we only need 1. So if I just level up now. Okay. So let's see what I'm missing. I'm missing quite a bit of guidance. Still missing 1 more. And 1 more of these. So I need 2 of these. Alright, start. Carpet is so clean and nice. Miss Eris has such a sweet voice. Hey, hands off the lady. I don't have enough to do both. 7k. If I hire Firstman, can he actually alleviate? I'll see. Okay. I have Beak. I have Serval's Fanatic Fan. I have Elaine. Elaine is alright, but Firstman. Oh. I need this one because I need a lot of education. The only thing that lacks is visitor appeal. I won't have enough. So, yeah. I mean, I won't have enough to actually make it S. But, you know. I think it's worth it. Confirm. I'll get an A, but that's fine. Yours are great. Bless their hearts. Stuff you're so nice as a gold star. Next day. I got a cannon. Last exhibit clue obtained. Alright. All done.
Just in the nick of time, Cascade. I've gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this treasure map. These would all be great for the general hall, but they are scattered all over Belobog now, and I'm afraid there's no way no timer like me can get to them all. It would be great if you could fetch them for me in the backwater pass, just cannon. I've written its approximate location on the back of the treasure map. To trouble you with another trip, Cascade.
Well, a treasure map revealing the location of the exhibit cannon. Would the treasure map technically be a display piece as well? Oh, it's right here. Hello? No? It's not the right cannon? Oh, this cannon. Yeah. This should be the item in the treasure map. Let's bring it back. You brought the exhibit back to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. How did I actually bring it back? Wouldn't that be real heavy? Found the exhibit item from that treasure map.
Huh? Already? Let me have a look-see. That's great. That's the one. Still in good condition. It's just a quick fix and it will be ready for exhibition. Soon enough, this will have pride of place in the general hall. Well done, Cascade.
Oh, I thought I had to actually fix it by going to the guy. Oh well. How am I going to put it up there? Museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Fund increased by 800. Oh my god. Therefore I gotta maintain S in general hall. Exterior. Hello. You know, I'll manage the rewards later. Just continue with this. Money! Alright. This thing. Here we go. Okay, that's an S. I want to make this higher as well, but it's going to take some time. Anyway. Detail, could spend a whole day here and still not finish. I want to spend a whole day there and still not finish. Oh, potential assistants found. New suitable volunteer guide identified. Complete missions to recruit the assistant serval. Recruit more volunteer guides to provide a better tour experience for the visitors. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay them. Begin mission. The Belzebub History and Culture Museum is about to open. There's a great lack of guides. To rapidly fill up these positions and improve the customer visitor experience, Pela and Eris are inviting all Belzebub citizens to apply for these positions. This time they have their eye on the talented Serval. Head to the Neverwinter workshop in their stead and see whether Serval is interested in the position. Yeah, that's right. I basically don't do any side quests until I finish the main quest. So hopefully I don't get quest locked. But hey, look on the bright side, there's tons of content. That's content right there. Step up a notch. Man, it's called viewer retention. People can stick around for a whole month just to watch the side quest. Hey, Serval. Hey, isn't this Cascade? How can I help you? Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? What a coincidence! You came asking about this right after Pella left. She passed me an application form and asked me to fill it out. Submit it to the museum reception desk and wait for a call for an interview. I'm still on the fence now. Apply now. You get paid daily and 3 square meals on the house. Seems like you are not interested. My goodness, is it that much of a hassle? Should I sell it? Should I be optimistic, pessimistic, or curious? I'll be curious. Exactly. It's typical of the architects. Still, Pala's right. Everyone in the city knows we are friends. We'll get flack if we don't go through the normal process. You're here at the right time. Could you take a look at my resume and see if it needs any modifications? Sure, leave it to me. I'll charge extra for resume writing tips. Hey, you're getting better at doing business. How about you help me manage this workshop after you get the museum thing over with? If it's as fun, sure. Just kidding. Well, I entrust my resume to you then. Okay, Belzebub History and Culture Museum Volunteer Guide Application Form. Name Serval Landau. Past experience? Graduated with a PhD in energy engineering from the engineering department in the Belzebub Cadet School. Started work at the Silvermane Guards Technology Division. Reached a significant breakthrough as lead researcher on a specific project. Left the Technology Division at the same year and started running the Neverwinter Workshop and performing as a rock and roll singer till now. Wait, what's now? I don't know what year is this? Special skills. Research and performance of prehistoric Belzebub music, design and control engineering of Geomara energy-based electrical integration systems, information engineering, mechanical design, manufacturing and automation, weapon systems and weapon launch engineering design, manufacturing and information engineering of automation hardware and control systems, navigation, guidance and control technology, ammunition engineering and explosive technology, cryptography, emergency equipment technology and engineering, etc. Doesn't seem like it'll be good as a... I mean, she can talk about the cannon, I suppose. I think, well, it's missing the middle digit, so I can't really tell. But I believe the middle digit's supposed to be like 8 or 9. I think it's 9. Or is it 8? I can't remember. But it should. Our current time should be 10 years after she left the technology division. I believe so. Something like that. Which part of the resume do you think can be improved? It looks surprisingly formal. I don't think it needs to be modified. Yeah, it looks surprisingly formal. I want to change everything, but you know. It's not like something I would write, isn't it? To be honest, back when I was doing research in the technology division, I spent 60% of my time dealing with all the messy forms coming from Clipoth Fort. At the point now whenever I see a form header that says Belobog, Silvermane Guards or Clipoth Fort, my hand just starts moving on its own and I can't write anything else. But then again, this is the preferred style in the Clipoth Fort, so it should be fine. Or, do you think I should let loose a little? You should let loose. This is it, it's already great. Yeah, let loose. Well, what do you think I should write? You may make changes to the name. Yeah, name. Change your name. Change my name? Seriously? But give it another thought. Since you want me to be myself, I'll do it. Write this. Belobog's one and only rock and roll superstar and mechanics genius Servo Landau. How's that sound? Sounds cool to me, let's use it. I knew it, let's do it. You may make changes to the personal experience? A personal experience? Actually, I can't think of anything else I can include in this column. I have an idea. I'll write about how I helped you guys solve the Stellaron crisis. Write this. Assisted wanted outsiders in escaping the pursuit of Silvermane Guards multiple times and successfully defeated the Silvermane officers and captain in the Stellaron crisis. What do you think? Sounds like you're not trying to help, but sure, let's put it in. Great, let's do it. You may make changes to the skills and expertise. Skills and expertise. I think my list looks too much like a long-winded menu, that it can't catch the eye of the reviewer quickly. Let's shorten it. I'm good at everything other than making money. What do you think? Concise and to the point. Let's use this one. I deserve a pat on the back. Let's do it. Well, you're a volunteer, so you don't really have to make money. There, it's perfect. Glad to hear that. Your words gave me confidence. I'll submit this resume in a bit. Come on, let's go to the museum. Yep. Let me in. Hello there. May I hand in the volunteer guide application form to you? Hello, Miss Serval. I'll pass your resume on to Miss Pella right away. So soon? Oh, she's standing right behind us. What's with the sign? Nothing. Please follow me to the rest area. Can I take a break now? Seems like time for me to go. Hey, can I take a break now? What are you thinking? Of course not. Surely we need you to be an assistant assessor for the interview. Don't even think about running off. There's no escaping it after all. But of course, You still need to go through the necessary steps. Besides, I'm really interested in what's on your resume. Please get ready for the interview, Serval. As for Cascade, let me get on with other things first. We'll be waiting for you.
Oh, you gotta help her, huh? Here.
There's no one behind you, Pella. Don't look back. And now you're back, Cascade. Can we begin the interview now?
Help Serval. I think I might need to with that resume.
Let's begin. Very well. Please get ready, Miss Serval. The interview is about to begin. This is so formal. Well, Miss Serval? Wait, let me ask Cascade something first. Did you provide any help to Miss Serval in completing this resume? I always like to help other people. This is getting interesting. I'm surprised to see Pela get this nervous. Please be quiet. You aren't just putting your serious face on, are you? Alright, Miss Serval, let's go to the next question. Would you tell me more about your complicated name? Belobog's one and only rock and roll superstar and mechanics genius, Serval Lando? As far as I know, that's not your real name. About that. I'm sure Pela asked this on purpose. How should I reply, Cascade? Say whatever is on your mind. Say it's my idea.
Now say whatever's on your mind.
You... This name? No, this title. Don't you think it's very rock and roll? I see. Well, let's move on to the next question. I've never seen Pela look so intimidating. About your personal experience, I see that you have assisted wanted outsiders in escaping the pursuit of Silvermane guards multiple times, and successfully defeated the Silvermane officers and captain in the Stellaron crisis. That's a remarkable achievement. Do you mind describing this story in detail? It's not too late to apologize to Pela now. Since she's so interested, just tell her. You have a point. So, this is what happened at that time.
So we'll describe what happened back there in detail.
Wow, I didn't actually expect you to recount the whole story. For skills and expertise, you say you're good at everything except making money. How concise and to the point. For your information, Miss Serval, we're running the museum like a business. What should we do if your inability leads to the mismanagement of the museum? Well... Cascade, did you see that? She laughed, didn't she? Just say that she'll compensate for the loss. What else can you do? Maybe this job isn't for you after all. You only say that because it isn't your money. Miss Pela, this is what I think about this issue. If the mismanagement is the result of my individual mistake, I'll bear the cost and even pay compensation. That's quite admirable. Well, let's call it a day. I'll announce the result now. Congratulations, Serval. It's a pass. By the way, I must apologize for being such a bully just now. I knew it! You didn't set up this whole interview as a prank to make fun of me, did you? You're overthinking this. The hiring process is requested by the curator, and I'm merely doing my job. But anyway, I hope you, as a rock star, can ignite everyone's passion to visit the museum. Cascade, thank you for what you have done to revitalize the museum.
Kinda wish it was voiced, but whatever. Okay, Serval. Yes.
Hey. It's time to begin. I wonder if Serval's actually in here. Oh well, whatever. Money. Alright, exterior to level 8. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, a boom. Alright. We need high visitor appeal. D cheese. Very good. Can't really replace it with Leela. Some likes. Can't really put her in. It's not. I'm not really Maybe I can replace with one of these. Can replace it with a peak. I'm lacking everything. Is Pela too rounded? Oh. 30, 30, 30. I'm lacking in every regard. $52, 14, 30. Well, crap. Oh, anyway, star management. Look at the Revita Score logo. Oh, I see. It's a thumbs up. Well, I thought we were earning money. I suppose it's easier than saying Revita Score. Well, let's do this too. Exhibit based on an old photo. Would they be in here forever or just during the duration of this thing? Serval would be in the interior. Where's the interior? I don't know. Anyway. Gilbert. Uldon.
Just in the nick of time, Cascade. I've just gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this old photo. These would all be great for the great General Hall, but they're scattered all over Belobog now, and I'm afraid there's no way an old timer like me can get to them all. The grave could fetch for me the robot shop at this energy hub. I've written this approximate location at the back of the photo. I have to trouble you with another trip, Cascade.
Do you know how big the energy hub is? Over revealing location of the exhibit mechanism energy hub. Actually, before I do that. Oh, he has nothing else to say. Okay. Take this. An elevator where you don't have to push the button. How advanced. How modern. How fantastic. Discovered by an enemy.
I've no interest in conflict.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory! When they keep quiet.
Let's just put it on. Don't have.
Here!
He always seems to get attacked.
Try that again.
Dang it.
Let's go.
Tough luck ready.
Reach the end of the
Alright.
story in your own way.
Ship it on him and phone. Let's bring it back. How did I bring that back? Found the exhibit from the old photo.
Alrighty. Let me have a look-see. That's great. That's the one. Still in good condition. Just a quick fix and I'll be ready for expedition. Yeah. Well done, Cascade.
Same old bullshit. How's it even fit in this case? Like so. It's not that small. And it looks like a sea mine. 1300? Ding! Alright, let's continue. Start museum. Specific plans for today? Oh, why's she asking that? Cannot hire more. I'm still lacking. Alright. Oops. Oh, it's so expensive. Grand Museum worthy of Belobog's name. Yes. Antique radio. Boris, the restorer of the museum, seems to be in trouble. Go find him at the restoration room. Wait, what? All done?
Yeah, good, Cascade. You're just in time. The museum workshop has received a batch of artifacts that need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over to talk to Boris. It's his area of expertise, and he'll fill you in with exactly what needs to be done.
I was just on my way. Wait, what are you guys doing?
Flirt outside, this the museum.
Hey, why'd you come back to the restoration room? Are you looking to have a chat with me? God. Yes. I'm in love with you, Boris. Now here to help restore some relics. I was just wondering when you'd be in. Come on there, let's get to it. Oh, I guess he's more excited about that, I guess. Repair. Oh, it's this. I see.
So that's how it works.
Not too bad. Thanks to you, this batch of relics has all been restored ahead of schedule. I'll have to touch base with Uldan then about exhibiting them. Don't forget to come back to the exhibition hall when you get the chance to check out the fruits of your labor. Now check it out at the very, very end. So this piece can now be put on display. %. Dang. Excuse, I see you half of the exhibits in the general hall have been recovered. Come and talk to me at the exhibition hall.
Man, it's quest after quest after quest. It's never usually like this.
As you can see, the revival plan of the Belobog History and Culture Museum has been going well so far. With your help, the setup of the General Hall's main exhibition area is close to completion. It can soon be open to the public.
Wow, this is amazing. This has been my first time visiting the Museum of Belobog.
It's the fruit of your effort. As the curator of the museum, I must express my gratitude to you personally. Here's the reward you deserve.
Money? Oh my god, he actually gave me money. I thought I was volunteering. Oh well. Start management. What's this staff recruitment? Oh. You volunteered to apply for the position of assistant. Here's your resume. Cunning child. Hell yeah. Now we'll see. Let's see. I think I can level this one up. I'm missing a bit of education value and a lot of visitor appeal. I'll see if I can replace that. Mainly it's serval, but visitor appeal. Who has the highest? 36. This is pretty good. What he's missing is a bit of education value. So I could get Julian in. Actually, he's working the other thing, of course. It's too good to be true. Anyway, do I have a lot of... yeah. Cunning child. You must be the one. Cunning child. 44. I need a 44. 50 I'm not so much. Although that's quite a lot of drop. I'm gonna have to drop this. Confirm. Alright. This is still not enough. Actually, it was enough. Ah, great. 2 gods were so great, bless their hearts. Oh, one more day. Oh, Perkins, why are you here? Not Timmy? Not little Timmy? Well, I can't really upgrade the main thing, so I guess I'll leave it. Yeah. Two rules so well planned I can't get lost even though if I wanted to. Management phase upgraded. Dramatic improvement to flourishing growth. Your missions. Opportunity makes the thief, part 2. Speak with Pela in the museum. You finished one phase of the museum's operation. You seem to see Pela again in the exhibit hall. Go and say hello to her and see if there has been any progress regarding the artifact thefts. Oh, hello. Keeping an eye on the workflow, huh?
Good to see you. The General Hall has been receiving a lot of visitors lately. The yearning for history and art has reawakened in the hearts of Belabagians, thanks to your superb management. You know, I never guessed you'd become a pro at this job. I only wanted you to experience the fun of working here. So I'm curious, how do you like being the museum manager?
Love it. Loads of fun. Who doesn't like easy money? Yes, its ups and downs. Yeah, who doesn't like easy money?
So that's what you like about it. I guess most people probably think the same way. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. There's been a new development in the museum theft case. First, I need to show you something. Here, this way. After the General Hall opened to the public, the Silvermane Guards and Wildfire did a follow-up investigation in the underworld.
Ah, new opening.
Progress was really slow, but they managed to hunt down some new clues. If the next stage of the investigation is successful, we should be able to open up the Industrial Hall to the public.
The Industrial Hall. Someone steal a car.
Here we are. The item that's supposed to be in this exhibit is a modern sculpture.
Oh, sculpture.
Called Gears and Wisdom.
Kind of like the thing outside?
It's a little hard to describe. Sort of abstract. It's made of gears and mechanical parts, and it's about the same height and weight as the average person. Basically, it's too heavy for someone to just pick up and run off with. As you can see, this sculpture was placed at the entrance hall of the Industrial Hall because it symbolizes the industrial spirit that Belabagians have lived, breathed, and produced for centuries. Without it, the Industrial Hall loses its soul. We have to retrieve the sculpture before we can open to the public.
Where should we look? Maybe we could make a new one?
Let me ask you something. Do you know how long it took to make Gears and Wisdom from initial design to completion?
No.
20 years! We can't let all that painstaking work and talent go to waste. I received some intel just earlier today. Someone said they found clues related to a gang of thieves in the Underworld's robot settlement. I don't know if they'll lead us to the sculpture, but it's worth a try. We can head over to the robot settlement as soon as you're ready.
Well, time to get that sculpture. Hold on, I have to have something urgent to take care of first. Nope.
Let's head out then. There's quite the crowd here today.
Julian!
Where do we start?
Clara. Clara!
Huh? Ah! You mean the little girl in red? I remember her. I saw her in the overworld at Lady Branya's succession ceremony. I don't know if she can give us any leads, but it's always good to say hi to a friend. Basic courtesy, right?
Suppose. Eric, little thief. Should I talk to you? I don't know if I should talk to you. But I kind of want to talk to you. But at the same time I don't want to. Because I have a feeling that's kind of like tied to a quest. No, I don't think it's a world quest. I think it's one of these. Theft of mechanical parts. It should be okay. I can't seem to find that lady anywhere. I don't think I asked for her name. I didn't even ask her name. Are you Eric? Who are you looking for? He's looking for Bronya, the one that gave her the medal.
I'm looking for a lady. She's a Silvermane guard. Have you seen someone like that? Huh? Did we meet in Rivertown earlier?
No.
How wonderful. I was looking for you. Is that guard lady with you?
Are you talking about Bronya? Why are you so nervous?
I thought you were here to collect the debt, so... Debt too. But I've already paid the debt for my papa. There shouldn't be anyone else coming around looking for trouble.
Her name is Bronya.
Bronya. Got it. Can you tell me where she is? I'd like to talk with her.
How have things been?
I'm still looking for Bronya, but she doesn't seem to be anywhere. Where the heck does she live?
She's been busy with work up in the overworld. You can go up to the overworld to look for her.
Ah, so she lives up in the overworld. Then, no wonder I couldn't find her. Speaking of which, I heard the grown-ups say that we can go up there soon. If I can, I'm definitely gonna try and catch the cable car to find Bronya. Miss, thank you for telling me this news. I'll be ready. But first, I have to look after my dad and make sure he's healthy. You seen Bronya?
Let's have a chat first. Are you still a pickpocket?
No way. Thanks to the medal the god lady gave me, I've been able to help my old man pay off his debt. I promised her that I would never steal again. I must keep my word.
Pay off the debt? Is your dad sick?
Yes, he was seriously ill. He got into a lot of debt due to his medical bills. If Papa didn't pay the debt on time, he'll be... So that's why I started to steal.
So what do you do now?
Well, I'm learning to be a mechanic from some folks in the settlement. When I master the techniques, I'll be able to make some money with them. Then I can help my dad.
You're doing great. Things will get better. I'm rooting for you.
I'm really sorry about all the trouble I've caused for everyone in the underworld. Those I stole from could very well be in a worse situation than me. I really regret it. From now on, I'll be a good person and be a useful member to society.
Why do you want to see Bronya?
Because she gave me that wonderful medal. Bronya told me to exchange it for money, and that's how I paid off all of Papa's debts. No one had ever treated me so nicely until I met Bronya. Everyone despised me for being a thief and avoided me like I was some kind of rabbit gopher. So, I wanted to thank her in person.
I'll pass on the message when I see her. I wonder what Sally would think.
Sally? Well, she was mean to me because I did a lot of bad things. I know it was for my own good. Sally is noble, skilled. I want to be just like her when I grow up.
I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah. Hello, Clara.
Ah, it's Big Sister. And Miss Pelageya Sergeyevna.
Now she knows her full name?
You remember
Pelageya
my full name?
Sergeyevna.
This kid is really something. Nice to meet you, Clara. What brings you to the robot settlement?
Well, something strange happened in the settlement recently. I'm asking the grown-ups who live nearby if they know anything about it.
Something strange? Can you share any details?
Well, recently, a lot of the little robots in the settlement started behaving strangely. It's like they malfunctioned suddenly, all at the same time.
They're getting hacked?
They started roaming around, breaking into people's tents, destroying their belongings. It was a real headache for the people living here.
What did Svarog say? Never a quiet day in the underworld?
Yeah, I guess. Mr. Svarog scanned the robots for irregularities, but the results all came back normal. So, I don't think it's a hardware issue.
So they're malfunctioning collectively.
Sounds like they could use our help. This doesn't have anything to do with our investigation.
You're right, it probably doesn't. But since we're already here, they could use our help. Clara, we'll help you investigate what's going on with the robots.
Really? But don't you and Miss Pela have something important to do?
Yes.
It'll be fine. We have other people in the underworld working on the investigation, too. Besides, we don't have any clues yet, so we may as well do something useful.
Thanks a lot. I was worried about handling the robots on my own, but with your help, it should be easy.
What, she
The duty
Electro?
of the Silvermane Guards is to serve the people.
Lightning?
So where can we find these robots? Clara, can you lead the way?
Of course. Just follow me.
I don't see you anywhere, Clara. Follow her, she says. Hey, it's the guy with the authentication.
Over
Whatever.
there. There's definitely something wrong with that robot.
Certification.
Looks normal enough on the surface. Let's take a closer look.
Does it want to give you a certification? Yeah, let's go.
No
Take a
interest
closer
in
look.
conflict.
Or breaking it open.
The truth of life and death. But the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken. This is our chance.
Choosing to strike.
Tough luck running into me! Watch this awesome move!
Okay. And she will attack him.
Here!
God damn it.
You can't run!
Doesn't matter.
This is our chance.
Damn it.
So aggressive. Are all the robots in the settlement like this?
I see the problem.
No, it must be malfunctioning. Sorry, little robot, but it looks like you're sick. I'm gonna take off your shell and give you a checkup.
Shell? Oh my god. Open up the robot's casing and conduct an inspection.
Look,
This component doesn't seem like it belongs here.
Claire, can I take a look?
Oh, of course.
There's no mistaking it. This component was taken from Gears and Wisdom.
What? Wow, what a coincidence. Don't do such a depraved thing.
Who do you think? It's obviously the same people who stole the meteor fragment. No wonder Wildfire and the Silvermane Guards were never able to find Gears and Wisdom. Keeping such a conspicuous piece of art around wouldn't go unnoticed. The thieves must have disassembled it and hidden the parts inside the robots. But the best laid plans of snow, mice, and men often go awry. They didn't realize the parts would interfere with the robots' systems and cause them to run amok. Now we just need to find all the malfunctioning robots and retrieve the sculpture pieces one by one.
No, that seems kind of sounds labor intensive, yeah. Can you just tell us Farah could do a total recall or something?
I'm afraid so. But you'll have Clara and me to keep you company.
Yeah, but you're not actually on the
I'll do
team.
my best to help too. Let's get to work then. We're going to get all the stolen pieces back.
The grown-up said that the spot where the malfunctioning robots appeared is in this direction.
50. Dismantled art pieces. Parts of the modern sculpture Gears and Wisdom. Has been disassembled into countless tiny pieces. These parts have evidently been modified artistically and will not run as a machine.
Let's go look over there, big sister.
Well, it's been dismantled. Is it really worth it still? Gathering all the pieces. Because putting all the pieces together might be tantamount to making a new one. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry about this, buddy.
Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance.
My turn! Phew! Try that again. Luke.
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This is our chance.
Wait for the tiles.
Rules are made to be broken.
I've no interest in conflict.
Told you I could fight. The little robots in this area should all be back to normal now. We also got some parts of the sculpture back. It's not a lot, but it's a start. Let's start looking in the next area.
Yeah.
This is our chance.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory! Tough luck running into me.
Okay, attack. Down home.
Here. Try
Yeah.
that again. You can't run.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
I have a feeling something will speed up the progress, because this is about the slow.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This is our chance.
Looks like we rescued all the robots in this area, too. This is taking longer than I imagined. At this pace, it'll take us the entire day to fix all these robots.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Is it really necessary to find all the parts? Maybe you could just say we didn't find the other pieces and call it a day, yeah.
I get what you're saying, but... Alright, I give up. That sculpture has dozens of individual parts. There's no way we'll recover them all at this rate. We just need enough parts to put it back together. As for the rest, I'll have replacements made. But you have to promise to keep this a secret. You too, Clara. Don't worry. I'll keep your plan super secret, Miss Payla. Thanks, Clara. Let's get on to the next area then.
So we're basically making a new one. Oh, big guy. In which case...
This will strengthen our position.
Feeling lucky.
What are you weak against? Lightning? No. We're just talking.
Shh. Keep your voices down. It's a big one.
You don't say. Whispering isn't gonna stop a robot from detecting us. Quietly. You can say that again?
Oh, poor little Grizzly. There must be a lot of sculpture parts jammed inside.
It is the sculpture.
Let's go give him a checkup.
Why can't Sparrow do this? Oh, maybe it's like a thingy. Yeah. Piping game. Yep. 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 Yep.
Phew. All finished. This robot will reboot on its own after a while. Let's leave him be. Miss Pela, here's all the sculpture pieces I found.
Good work, Clara. Let's see here.
It's all the pieces.
We still don't have anywhere near enough.
Good dang it. I'm already exhausted. Want to keep on fixing robots? I'm ready to help. Nope. I'm already exhausted.
To be honest, I'm a little worn out myself.
I know. How about we go talk to Mr. Svarog?
Total Recall?
He might not be able to round up the robots, but I'm sure he'll have some good ideas.
Yeah, he'll shut them down himself.
I've never met Svarog before. I heard he's not easy to get along with.
Don't worry. Mr. Svarog has warmed up to guests a lot more now. I'll explain the whole situation to him. Here, this way.
Is he still calculating? 6. Useless. Hey, Timmy. Perkins. Wait, where's Timmy? What are these robot fights?
Huh? Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children?
What's this child done?
Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children? Huh? Is Mr. Svarog? Huh? Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children? That's not usually like him. I wonder what's going on.
Did they get the gear pieces?
Clara, you have returned, and you have brought with you the Outsider and Querying Database. Silvermane Guard Intelligence Officer Pelageya Sergeyevna, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Svarog.
How does he have them in his database?
Hey, Big Sis Clara's back!
Enthusiastic boy.
Big Sis Clara.
Introverted girl.
Hello. What brings you two here today?
These two young humans found a suspicious batch of components. They wish to deliver them to me to earn my appreciation. However, the origin of these components is unknown, and they have no practical utility. It is difficult to ascertain their value.
Suspicious components? Can we have a look at them?
Go ahead.
As you wish.
You and Pela check out the parts collected by the children.
Sure enough, these parts are from the museum's sculpture.
Where'd you guys find these parts? They found way more parts than we did. How many robots did you defeat?
We were outdone by a couple of kids. Kind of embarrassing when you think about it.
Well, you're kind of kid, kind of small.
Me and my sister were playing outside. We heard some grown-ups talking about what they were going to do with the parts. It seemed suspicious. They were acting a little sneaky. We hid in the shadows and waited until we heard them snoring.
And then we quietly dragged away the boxes with the parts and gave them to Mr. Svarog.
That was really risky behavior. If those grown-ups had woken up, things could have gotten really dangerous for you two.
Yeah, what are they thinking?
We were just trying to help.
Oh, what? Don't cry. Listen, these parts don't belong to Mr. Svarog, but you two were still a big help to us.
Quick, Svarog, say something nice. Yes, you two are real lifesavers. Quick, think quick, Svarog.
I am unable to determine the logic behind this series of events, but if you insist... Excellent job, little girl.
Duh.
See? I told you Mr. Svarog had warmed up to guests.
Really? So, we were a big help, weren't we? Awesome!
With these parts, we should have enough to put the sculpture back together. More or less.
What's that
This
noise?
isn't good. If what those kids said is true, then the museum thieves have operatives working in the settlement. I'll get in touch with the Wildfire and the Silvermane guards right away, and have them investigate the matter thoroughly. But for now, let's take the parts we have back to the museum, or we'll be here all night.
Yes. 25. Is that actually all the parts?
Did you hear that, Jackie? Mr. Svarog said nice things about you.
He said nice things about you, too.
Look, from now on, we have to do good things only. That way, we can become Mr. Svarog's most trustworthy...
Clara standing right there.
Second most trustworthy friends. After Claire, of course.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Hey, Svarog. Nice haircut.
Welcome, outsider. What brings you here?
Done better getting along with humans.
Did you arrive at such a conclusion through direct observation?
Yes.
Clara, too, has conveyed similar sentiments, though my emotional indices have not experienced any fluctuations. If you and Clara have both reached the same conclusion independently, then there must be some force influencing my behavior, which transcends my system's algorithms. This possibility strikes me as peculiar, but not necessarily bad.
That's right. Hey, Clara.
I'm really happy that I got to help you and Miss Payla today, big sister. Even if it was by accident. People in the settlement have been smiling a lot more these days, and that makes me happy too. I hope me and Mr. Svarog can make sure it stays that way. And if we ever get the chance, I want to show Mr. Svarog around the overworld.
Hasn't he already been up there before? Yeah, his database is full of that shiz. Anyway, let's return.
It's getting late. Where to now?
To the museum. Rebuild. How was supposed to do that? You and Payla work strenuously to reassemble gears and wisdom.
If I'd known how much work this was going
That's
to be,
way bigger than a
I
human.
would have enlisted more help.
And I'm pretty sure way
See the final
heavier
product for
than a human.
yourself. Not too shabby, is it?
How different is it from the original? Putting it back together was really fun. Let's tear it down and do it again. I thought we'd be rebuilding ourselves. Yeah, let's do it again. Again.
You want to know what happens to people who vandalize exhibits? I call the Silvermane guards, and they carry you away.
Aren't you a Silvermane guard?
Take a look. As long as you don't pull out the blueprints and spend dozens of hours comparing, this version is virtually indistinguishable from the original. Excellent work. With Gears and Wisdom back, the Industrial Hall can reopen to the public. If you're still interested in managing the museum, why don't you go talk to Miss Eris about opening up the Industrial Hall? In the meantime, I'll follow up on the exhibit theft case. I wonder if any new clues were found over in Svarog's domain. I'll let you know if we get any new leads. I have a hunch that we're close to uncovering the culprit behind the curtain.
There's a curtain now? Clara! Oh my god, look at that. Education. Industrial Hall. And I get money! I mean, likes. Leela! Oh, you're actually here. Hello. Good day. Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. I am volunteer tour guide Leela. If you require any services, please let me know. She beams a bright grin at you, then shifts her gaze elsewhere while muttering. Weird. Why can I not find anything about snowplane creatures anywhere in this museum? Oh, so that's why she's here. Cunning child.
Where did everyone go? Drats.
I'm sure you met this little kid who has craftiness written all over his face. His? You mean her face? But you're not sure if he or she realizes that he or she is now a volunteer tour guide at the museum. Or is it actually a he? I don't know. No, well, whatever. It's time to do this. Flourishing growth. Okay. We're about half done. Alright, first off, we'll level this up. Twice. To level 4. Oh, you want level 4? Level 4! Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Okay, first off, you need a Clara here. Obviously. I need a lot of stuff. Perkins! Help her! Alright. We are still missing a lot of education, a lot of visitor appeal. So maybe Gilbert could help out. That's one. Another two is a bit. So if I can get some more visitor. Could with armor and Elaine, but I'll lose out on so much other stuff. Anyway, confirm. I can at least get this. Other areas are okay. It's just this. No, not this. Or maybe. Haven't seen that new. Rossi. Ah, this guy. 54, 54, 0. I don't think I need a 0. Nope. In fact, I need more of that. Level up. Can do one of these. Confirm. There we go. A. Alright, let's go. Lost exhibit clue. Automaton control terminal. Boris the Restorer seems to be trouble. Go find him at the restoration room. Why do I have to talk to Uldan to go to the restoration room? You're getting considered just in time. I see your best shot, effectively restoring. Give him a hand. Feeling exactly what needs to be done. Oh man, I'm running out of time. I gotta do this quick. Chop chop. Looking at, yeah, definitely. Let's get to it. Repair. Yeah, like that, and then that. Yes. Not too bad. Thanks to you, this matter relics be restored to his schedule. Yeah, whatever, they say the same shit. Investigate. Hey, is that a model tram? Museum staff, yep. Put on display. Oh my god, it's huge. Reduced by 5%. Very nice. Oh, I didn't actually think it'll be that huge. Anyway, whatever. We continue. Give me my likes. 19. Ooh, just imagine if it was actually money. General hall interior to level 7. I can pop one in here, but I kind of want to make this S. Okay. If I do this, then I lose out on a lot. For sure. Okay, let's see if I can replace any. Cunning Child. No, Cunning Child's too good. First one. I'm lacking mainly in that area, but if I could get like more, then it should be okay. It has Serval in it, and Serval is not boosting it enough. With this I can get 1. So that's at least a bit better. Alright. Feeling kinda half-assed, not feeling it. Potential assistance found. Begin. This time they have their eye on Natasha, leader of the underworld. Head to the Boulder Town Clinic in their stead and see whether Natasha is interested in the position. Oh, she'll be interested, alright.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I hope your exploration will make progress, Cascade, and your journey will be free of pain. Yeah, whatever. Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? You mean the Balabog History and Culture Museum? I didn't realize it was opening back up again. Come to think of it, when I was young, I used to pester my foster parents about going there all the time. Foster parents? Never thought such a day would come. So then, how do I become a volunteer? I'd love to help out, but surely there's an application form of some sort to fill out. Yes, here's your application form. Yeah, but shouldn't you be watching the clinic? It's fine. Sherry's hospital sent us a lot of staff from the overworld to help out, so the clinic is in good hands. Anyway, I need to fill out this application form for volunteer guides, right? It does look really official. I'll go ahead and fill this out then. Just give me one moment. Natasha. Past experience, 3AF, graduated from Balabog College of Medicine and entered the Balabog Sheriff's Hospital as a resident. Joined Balabog Scientific Expeditionary Team as a team physician. Entered the Silvermane Guard Field Hospital as a member of the emergency medical team in the logistics department. After completing the required residency, returned to Balabog Underworld and opened an orphanage in Rivertown. Opened a clinic in Boulder Town in the Balabog Underworld and assisted wildfire in maintaining stability and providing medical care. Special skills, diagnosis and treatment of common diseases as well as drug prescription. Caring for children, best for children under 12. Sounds great. All done. Where do I submit the application? Give it to Miss Eris at the museum reception. I'll turn in the form for you. Ah yes, I'll turn in the form for you, don't worry, there will be no alterations. I appreciate the gesture. But it just so happens that I want to go to the museum anyway. It's a rare opportunity, so can I go with you? Of course, let's go. I'll wait for you at the museum reception. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Cascade, and let's go. Sounds like a teleport, too. Let's teleport. Wait. I guess we're not teleporting. I gotta teleport.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Don't get your clothes wet.
I didn't expect things to look like this inside. What a magnificent museum. Now then, Miss Eris, right? I heard that volunteer guide applications need to be submitted to you. Hello, I'll pass your resume on to Miss Payla right away. Clearpath Fort has been running surprisingly efficiently recently. Cascade, can you stay on with me for a while longer? It's Miss Natasha. Long time no see. Indeed. Good to see you again, Miss Payla. You two know each other? I haven't seen you in a long time either. Really? A long time? Does time flow differently for you? Looks like you two are quite familiar. So then, what's the next step? Next up, we need to conduct a quick interview. But don't worry, it's just a formality, and we won't ask too many questions. Cascade, since you're the assistant assessor in the interview, we'll begin when you're ready. Begin. And now you're back, Cascade. Can we begin in? Yeah, let's begin. Alright, let's get started then, Mr. Tasha. Ask away. I'll answer everything to the best of my knowledge. Thank you. And let's begin with the name column. Now this question actually has nothing to do with the requirements to become a volunteer guide, but I just want to ask out of curiosity. I noticed here that Miss Natasha has only written a given name here, but not any surname. May I ask what provoked that? Oops, as expected of a Silvermane intelligence officer, you don't miss a thing. Indeed, so what happened to the surname? This question seems rather pointed. Nah, since you're so curious, I'll fill you in. Actually, the answer is very simple. Ever since I was a child, I've never met my parents, and I don't remember the surname they passed down to me. The Harrows had taken me in, but they didn't ask me to take their surname. They just hoped that I could be myself, and not just some footnote of some family line. I never cared too much about the matter. Harrower. Wasn't that the surname of the old director at Sheriff's Hospital? I didn't think you'd know him. He retired long before you were even born. Well, he's a famous figure in Belbog history. Sorry, I never expected Miss Natasha to have such a colourful background. Such a precious family story. Thanks for sharing. Nice one, Pella. But don't you think that question is a bit nosy? What? Even you don't like that question? Alright, I get it. My bad. That's okay. That's no big deal. Don't worry about it, Miss Payla. Shall we continue? Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's continue. But having said that, your resume is beautifully written. Both your character and ability are beyond reproach. Once you've gone through the standard training, you'll be a shoo-in for this position. You're flattering me. If you really have nothing else to inquire about, then it's okay if you want to hear about my past. You two are free to ask questions. Thank you very much, Miss Natasha, but I'll have to think about it. Cascade, do you have any questions to ask? Tell me more about the Harrowers. Yevgeny and Vanessa Harrower. They might just be the most renowned couple among Belbog surgeons. Of course, they're also my foster parents. My adoptive father was the leading surgeon in all of Belbog. He devoted his life to Sheriff's Hospital. Mum was better at theoretical research. She stayed at the medical school leading the project team in the academic research. The Harrowers were a great people. I was so impacted by them that I took up medicine myself. Tell me more about the scientific expeditionary team. Before Supreme Guardian Kukalia took office, the architects had never suspended exploration beyond the outer walls, and the scientific expeditionary team was entrusted with this dangerous task. This expeditionary team consisted of a group of curious researchers and explorers who had volunteered to discover a world beyond Belobog, trying to find another home for our planet, or for our people. I joined their ranks in order to get my credentials and become the expeditionary team's accompanying doctor. However, that was the very year in which the great explorer Pena passed away. Pena?
I never expected you to have met my mom.
That's her mother, Pena? I'm sorry, Miss Pela. We tried everything we could, but there really was nothing we could do.
I understand, Miss Natasha. Let bygones be bygones.
Now, tell me more about field hospitals.
Field hospitals. I guess Miss Pela knows more about those than I do. Well then, allow me to explain. Field hospitals fall under the Silvermane Guard's logistics department, and are mainly responsible for providing on-the-spot medical care for those wounded in battle. They are also often available for the masses too. I remember before Madame Kukolia took office, the Silvermane Guards were still focused on defense. Back then, field treatment hospitals were pretty much just the same as normal hospitals, right? You're right. Back then we rarely received expeditionary orders and mostly treated normal citizens, which wasn't really any different from doing an internship at Sherry's hospital. But after Madame Kukolia took office, the fighting intensified and field hospitals were under more stress, but by that time, I'd already returned to the underworld. Sometimes, when I think things over carefully, I feel like I'm no different from a soldier deserting the army. Tell me more about the Rivertown's orphanage. After I got back to the underworld, I spent all my time running around treating patients and looking for the children at the orphanage. The clinic nursery was really just another name for an orphanage. But I think you must have heard what happened later. Rivertown became affected by the fragmentum, and we had no choice but to leave for Boulder Town. Losing the big old estate house in Rivertown left the clinic nursery in a real predicament. But fortunately, the kids didn't mind the transition at all. For them, having food to eat, clothes on their backs, and friends to play with was all they needed in life. They have no way of longing for anything more, because they come from the underworld. They've never known any other kind of world. Well, that's not the case for me. I'll do everything I can to give them the best living conditions possible, to help them grow up to be upright, kind, and happy people. Because they deserve such a future. This is why I've been running the clinic nursery and the clinic. And it's why I've joined Wildfire. I don't have any more questions. If that's so, then please allow me to ask you one more thing. Miss Natasha, what is your reason for wanting to be a volunteer guide?
Oh? I'm afraid it's nothing lofty. Maybe I'm just fulfilling a childhood dream. Also, I want to retell what I see here to the kids who couldn't make it up to the overworld. They would love to hear about it.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's call it a day then. I'll announce the result now. Congratulations, Miss Natasha. It's a pleasure to be able to work with you again.
The pleasure is mine. I hope to see you at the museum again in the future as well, Cascade.
Good work today, Cascade. I'll help Miss Natasha finish getting all signed up. See you later.
Oh. So much talking. Why isn't that voiced? The crowd visiting the museum is gaining more traction. This all thanks to you. Of course it is. General Hall interior to level 7. Oh, gonna have to save up for that. Let's see if we can replace. We have Natasha. We have a lot of educational value. Yes. But we can replace. Actually, I can't. She's not needed here. What's missing is a lot of tour duration. So let's see who I can assign to give me more tour duration. I can't afford to replace her for Natasha, and Natasha will give me a lot of everything else, but not enough educational value. Let's say that's it for now. And let's see how much it costs to upgrade this. Okay, it seems to work. If I want to do this, then we lose out on a lot. Plus 200. Sure. Whatever. It's just star management. You're gonna experience all this stuff for free. Yeah, that's why I call it a great deal. Wait, free? Free! Hook. Nice. This time they have their eye on the boss of the moles, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Head to Boulder Town in their stead and see whether Pitch Dark Hook the Great is interested in the position. One shilling. Experimental report. What?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, it's this. Lab assistance in position. Hook, what are you doing?
Another peaceful day in Boulder Town. It's all thanks to us moles.
What are you doing here?
The Great Hook is certainly in high spirits. It's all thanks to us moles.
That's the best you could come up with?
It's all thanks to us moles. That's right. The moles are the greatest. Oh, if it isn't an honorary member of the moles, Cascade.
Honorary member? Like honorary knight?
Impudence, ignoring the presence of Pitch Dark Hook the Great. But I'm in a good mood today, so you're off the hook. No pun intended. How can I help you, honorary member?
I've come to talk to you. Sure.
You call me Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
I'd like to know more about the moles.
Since you're an honorary member, I'll divulge a few mole secrets to you.
Who are in the moles? Oh my god.
I shouldn't have done this.
We've got many. Let me think. Forget it. I'll just name a few. Our more famous members are Bitchnak Hulk the Great, Julian of 1,000 Faces, Little Timmy, and Luca Strongarm. There are some who didn't join, but are honorary members like Isabella, Alina, Clara, and you.
Got quite a few members. Clara's a part of the gang too? Thank you, Great Hook, for remembering me. Hey, Clara's part of the gang too?
Of course! She doesn't live in Boulder Town, but occasionally comes to the clinic to play with us.
Why does one need to join the moles?
Their requirements are complicated, but I change them all the time, so listen up. The rules for joining now are, you're never tattled to the old witch in Saleh, plus 10 bags of Snow White popping candy.
What are the perks of joining the moles?
Plenty. If you're in the moles, you'll get to eat tasty food with us, and have so much fun, you can join the great adventures that I plan. How's that? Are you psyched? Get your friends and join the moles now.
Do the moles have any arch nemesis?
Oh? It appears you know much about the rules of the underground, honorary member. The moles have to keep watch over the safety of Boulder Town, for evil is always thwarting our operations. There are two of them, the old witch at the clinic, and the other, Big Sis Sally. But Sally sometimes also plays with me, and takes me out shopping, so the moles don't really see her as a bad guy.
I'm done with this topic.
Sure thing. What else do you want to talk about?
You know Sampo?
That blue-haired man? Of course I do.
You haven't been bullied by him, have you? That's a bad guy. Stop hanging out with him. The Great Hulk makes friends rather carelessly. Haven't been bullied by him, have you?
Have I? I remember bullying him. That man is really nice to me. Few of the adults in Boulder Town want to play with us moles. Mr. Sampo's the only one who'll take us out for joyrides. It's wild. He's different from the other adults. Funny and chatty. Mr. Sampo is definitely one of the good ones. Don't worry, honorary member.
How's your relationship with Natasha?
All that old witch does is chide and berate me. Annoying. Though, besides barring us from adventures, Natasha's pretty good to me, too. When she's roasting old meat, she always gives me bigger portions. I just got a new idea. For the next great adventure, let's go catch some alms for her. Surely we won't get scolded again.
Let's end the chat here.
Oh, done talking? I've got it. My overwhelming knowledge must cause a mental overload for you. Oh, we meet again. Hey, help me, honorary member.
Are you interested in volunteering at the museum?
The museum? Volunteering? What's that?
A museum is a place where cultural relics are exhibited. Volunteering is when you volunteer to help someone else out. No questions. Just know it's something super fun.
Really? You better not be tricking me. If that's so, dear honorary member, let's go. Let's go to this museum.
Museum. What?
A museum. You know what you said? How could you forget? I want to go and be a volunteer.
It's volunteer. Volunteer?
I mean volunteer. We shouldn't Sally Pitstock Hope the Great's, great name. Alright, let's go, I can't wait.
Before we get going, you have to fill out an application form. Yes, you also have to pass a mysterious test.
Wow, sounds awesome. What kind of test is this? What's this piece of paper for?
Give the application form to Hook.
So all I have to do is just write these things in here? Too easy. Watch this.
Belobog History and Culture Museum, Volunteer Guide Application Form. Name, Pitchstock Hook the Great. Past experience, keeping peace in Boulder Town. Special skills, the Mole's Great Adventure. Beat up baddies.
Hey, I got it done in no time at all. Now you can take me to the museum, right? Honorary member?
That's right, let's go. Let me give your resume a look.
What? You can't see that. That's a top secret molding tower in there. Fine. Then let's go be volunteers.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
She's gonna love this place. And Natasha's here to. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, it's Serval. Hey, isn't this Cascade? Why are you here to get my signature as well? Volunteer tour guide. Don't worry, I didn't forget. It's just everyone was so excited. I can't hold on any longer. It's difficult holding back the passion, you know? Okay.
Wow, it's so big in here. It feels like 10 clinics put together. What happens next? Don't tell me we've already started playing volunteers.
Miss Eris, here's a resume. Hello, Cascade. I see you've got the company of a lovely kid today.
I'm not a kid. I'm Pitchstock Hope the Great.
Are you here to be a volunteer guide too? I'll have Payla look at your resume. Please wait here. Clara!
Here we are again. Miss Cascade and Pitchstock Hook the Great? Eh? Aren't you Clara? One of our honorary members? Are you here to be a volunteer too?
Why are you here? Where's Payla? Are you here to be a volunteer too?
Yep, that's right. By the way, Pally asked me to help conduct the interview today.
Why can't she be here herself? Thanks, Clara. I have a bad feeling about this.
There shouldn't be any problem. Although I have no experience giving interviews, I'll do my best. Anyway, let's head to the lounge first. The interview will be held there. By the way, Pella has also appointed Miss Cascade as the assistant assessor of the interview. So, this is going to take up some of your time, Miss Cascade.
That's fine. I'd love to help. That's fine. I'm used to it.
I'm sorry for imposing this on you. Well, let's start the interview when you're ready. Miss Cascade, we'll wait for you there.
I'll wait for you here.
I'm not sure what this is all about. I'll wait for you with Clara. Oh, Miss Cascade is here. Are you ready?
Let's begin.
Right. Let's do it. So, what exactly is an interview? Can I just become that volunteer directly? I'm not sure about it either. According to Pella, an interview is a way to find out whether a person is suitable for a job through a face-to-face conversation. So that's just chatting, right? That's great. Not exactly. Take it easy, Clara. I fully understand what an interview is all about. Let's get started.
Kara, don't be nervous. Well, this is getting weird.
It should be fine. I'll give it my all. It doesn't feel right for me to say this. Anyway, I'll start asking questions about your resume. Are you ready? Wait a minute, Clara. Even though we're in the overworld, you should still address me properly as Pitchhawk Hook the Great. Huh?
Hook the Great is right. Yeah, Hook the Great is right.
Miss Cascade, even you're chirping in. Seems like you're a little nervous. I'll take over this interview from here. Please listen to the questions carefully, Clara. Question 1. Why do you want to be a volunteer guide at the museum? Well, what should I do, Miss Cascade?
Answer Hook the Great's questions truthfully. She's trying to take back control of the interview. Now answer Hook the Great's questions carefully, truthfully.
Exactly, Clara. Just answer truthfully, and don't be scared. We're just having a casual conversation here. Is this how the interview should be conducted? Fine. In fact, it's because I helped Pella and Miss Cascade to solve the missing exhibits case before. Pella recognized my ability, so she suggested that I work as a volunteer guide here. As the leader of the moles, I didn't even know about this. I have neglected my responsibilities. Anyway, this case indirectly manifests your talent. Since you were able to help find the missing exhibits, I'm sure you'll ace it as a volunteer guide. Now, the next question. Are you aware of the duties of a volunteer guide?
Well, please share what you know. I'm sure you know more than Hook the Great. This interview is getting out of hand. I'll play along.
Exactly. Just say whatever you want to share, Clara. Alright, Cascade. What you just said didn't sound right to me. The duties of a volunteer guide. Let me think. Firstly, I should respond to the questions and needs of the visitors promptly and help everyone to understand the museum and exhibits. Secondly, I should take care of the exhibits and other public properties, as well as maintain the cleanliness of the exhibition hall. Thirdly, that's a brilliant answer. I don't think you have to elaborate any further. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Should be Pitchhawk Hook the Great.
Hook the Great is an amazing interviewer. Why'd you thank her?
Hey, I know I'm good. Clara's done a pretty good job too. Now the next question.
Well, next question B. Are we still doing this? Seems like there's no going back now.
Well, let's call it a day. I'll announce the result now. Congratulations, Clara. I believe you will make a perfect volunteer guide.
I'm already a volunteer.
Isn't that even better? With the help of the moles, this museum will soon be teeming with life.
Well, you're right in a sense.
Miss Cascade, I'll take her with me to prepare her for the job. Thanks for being with us during the interview.
It's no big deal. Are you sure that's how interviews should be done?
I had my doubts. Still, Hulk should be able to do the job well. At least, that's what I think. Anyway, thanks for your help, Miss Cascade. Please swing by if you are free. Remember to visit us, remember? Clara and I will wait for you.
Wait, how come I don't get Clara as well? Come on, man. Shit. New assistants. Interior. $40K. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Could replace Leela, but I'm gonna have a huge deficit in terms of educational value. So we can sacrifice that for a bit. 52, 20, 36. I'm gonna need something like Gertie. Alright, Gertie. Can you take over Julian's role? I think this is better. I'll take off Pela. Okay, and we can just level up one thing, and it's the tool guidance. Yeah, that's all I need. Very good. Start. Sorry, Zim was great. Miss Harris has such a sweet voice. Had a blast. Alright, one more. Okay, interior level 7. Let's do this. Everything's good. Just need more tour duration. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I need to go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and next time we'll continue. Alright? Yeah, Peach.